Okay, that is more train than I thought,
It's a
to be
lot,
very honest.
and I don't want any.
The only issue with like cutting off the train to use it for sleeves is that if we cut off the train, we're gonna wanna move this applique so that way you don't just like have no applique on the back of your hem.
My mom was really worried about that.
This fabric is a little bit weirder than what we usually use to applique, but my worry is if we're cutting off the train for sleeves, but we're moving this up,
Oh, you're not even gonna get any of it.
we're not gonna get any of this, and we're gonna get hardly any of this, and if you want a flutter sleeve, we need this whole thing for one sleeve.
Yeah.
As far as fit goes, how are you feeling about fit? Do you want anything altered?
I know it doesn't have structure, but like I want it to be tighter here. I just don't know if that's like allowed. Like if it's gonna pull it weird and like ruin the dress, then no. But like if it could be tighter.
Well, let's try taking it in.
Yeah.
And if we're getting any weird pull lines today, then that will tell us if we take it in our sewing, then it will create pull lines.
The zipper wobble if possible.
I think what I'm gonna try first is taking up a little bit in your shoulder and see if that helps it. It doesn't always, but we'll try it.
You told me about that from the original picture, so
Yeah.
I was aware coming in that, you know, it is kind of what it is.
What's stopping us now from getting rid of at least the wrinkles over here, the smaller wrinkles, is that we're now pulling up the shoulder so much that it's just jamming into your armpit. And
It's not
so
uncomfortable, yeah. Like there's still space.
that's good. So what we can do is lower the armhole. So that way we're not running into your body.
Yeah.
Does that help you see your back?
Yes, I think it looks better. I feel like there were like 3 waves before, and now there's like 2.
Yeah, and I do think we might even be able to get rid of more if we were able to pull this up more, but it would then come at the added cost of having to drop the armholes, which if you're open to it, I'm open to it too. But if it's not something that bothers you in the first place, and then this also helps with like the tightness in the bodice. Do you want to try taking it insides too?
Yeah,
See what that
it might
feels
not
like.
be a ton, but I feel like if my chest was in the right spot, then this could come in.
Oh yeah. I mean, we could take in on the sides. Are you liking that taken in a little bit on the sides?
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing to bring your attention to is when we take in the sides here, you do get a little bit of like this swooping.
Oh, I see that.
And we could do, that's why I was thinking of maybe we do the dart here instead, because then, or we could do a dart here and we'd get a little bit less of that, but it would not be very easy to disguise within your lace. It looked like that.
That doesn't super bother. Well, maybe it would if it was like the focal point of like, you know.
Yeah, I think I probably would do it at an angle similar to this one.
Okay.
And so if that changes your mind,
I mean, if it follows this, then maybe.
let's pin on one side and see how you feel about it.
Okay.
And I would do it probably instead of taking the side in.
Right.
So let's try it.
It's like a hard decision. What I like about this side is the side profile's better.
It's like a shape, yeah.
Yeah, but what I like about this is I felt like when they were both there, I had like enough support.
Oh.
But I didn't look at the side, but like looking at the side of this, I'm like, why is it not like tight the way that this one is? Could I see what it looks like with both of them like this?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah.
They may not be like exactly symmetrical, but if
That's
we
fine.
sewed them,
I just kind of
we will sew them symmetrical. Cool.
Well, and I'm not symmetrical. And it's the same here too, where I feel like it gives me like a little bit of definition where just pulling it on the sides, there kind of wasn't that.
Yeah, it just goes from bust point to waist.
Yeah.
Does this give you enough tightness, structure?
It's less for sure.
I mean, if you want to do both darts and sides, we can do both.
I feel like the sides would look better because this, I'm seeing how it's going to be pretty visible, probably.
Yeah, totally. Because it goes right through this motif.
Yeah. And like it follows it nicely, but also it's hard to make these decisions. It's like cutting up the most expensive thing I've ever bought.
Yeah. So the downfalls for you of going through the side are that you don't get the underbust shaping that you wanted, but it gives you better security.
I wanted today. I was like,
I agree that I like the shaping of this, but when we had your sides taken in and we didn't have that shaping, that isn't a red flag to me of there's no shape there, because typically dresses, unless they're structured to be flat against the ribs and then a cup, a dress like this isn't necessarily meant to have that.
I didn't get a corset.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't want that. I feel like that makes me lean more towards just like having that because it did feel way more secure.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna cut this.
That's my other thing is like, I feel like pinned, it's like, yeah, it's fine. But then once you see it sewn and then it's like a mismatch, I don't know.
Yeah.
You say now that you don't care, but I'm like, I don't know how much you'd actually not care.
People would way more notice that, and they're not gonna notice like, oh, she doesn't have like structure, like.
Totally. Let's go back to pinning the side.
Yeah.
If we need to come back to this, we can.
Cool. It's hard to like, once you get it pinned and it like looks all nice, you're like, yeah, this is good. It's so pretty. I don't wanna like cut it a ton if I don't have to.
And honestly, it fits you genuinely well enough that you could wear it just as is.
Yep,
like we
that's
don't
what my
need
mom
to
was
be doing
saying.
any of the things that we're doing if you don't want to. Because I don't think that this
Even just
lacks
No.
the undercurve, you know what I mean?
I don't either. I like it better.
And
It's
then-
way better on the front.
Yeah. Okay, let's chat the sleeves. It's the dreaded conversation.
So I want it to be shorter in general. 'Cause I'm gonna wear flats.
And that's
How
why you're
would you have
thinking
it?
you want to cut off the train.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I don't want that dragging either. I don't really
Yeah.
want any of this.
Like I said, what we will do is like we unpick or cut this applique and move it
I
up.
watched a video of you doing that.
Oh, really?
Great.
With this pattern, it does get a little bit trickier, especially because we have this little motif that is in some spots, but not consistent. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
come through the front. I think it's everywhere else. Do we cut this and move this up, therefore getting rid of this, or do we try to cut around this? But I have to warn you, if we cut around that, it is such a delicate edge. We have much less area to disguise our seam line in, and already sewing on this like gauzy type fabric is gonna be a little bit of a challenge anyway.
Yeah.
Because generally what we would do is we would hem to this length, but that is already longer than
Yes,
the
that's
hem
what I'm
length we
worried
would go to. Is a little bit of a problem to hem through the waist because then we mess
Cut
with
this
this
weirdly.
motif. Yes. So a couple of thoughts because we're in love with this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but what if it was on my sleeve instead? Then it's
That's what
where
I'm
you were gonna. Okay.
weighing.
I wanted sleeves so badly.
Okay. Here's another thought.
Okay.
We have this little motif that comes down to a point back here. So potentially,
Kind of like this.
yeah, we could use that as like a starting point, which gives you just a little baby sweep train if you're open to it. And then, like I said, boom, bring it off of here so it crosses this once, crosses this, comes through. We would most likely need to get rid of this if we hem it. Bring it around, it crosses this. So it intersects this twice,
Yeah,
in the front
there.
and in the back, meeting this point here.
4 times.
Yeah, 4 times, giving you a little bit of a sweep train, but it comes at the cost of losing this. But that opens up the opportunity for us to use a lot of this for some flutter sleeves for you, in which you could keep all of this
To have on the
intact,
sleeve.
to have on the sleeve.
Which probably you would see more anyway.
But you're gonna see more of the detail there.
I just wonder how it will look crossing that.
Yeah.
And that was my major thing when I tried it on. I was like, I know I'm gonna want to cut this,
Mm-hmm.
and this is gonna be too long. It's just hard to picture.
Let me try and, that's kind of a really bad way to
Yeah.
envision this for you, but.
No, it's helpful. Yeah, I do not think I want a dart here. The longer I look at this.
Okay. I think also if we didn't have enough of this end lace, it would be really beautiful to end your sleeve on
Yes.
this.
Yeah, a little bit more delicate because there's so
Yeah.
much of that lace up here. Like
Yes.
I compare this top lace to that kind of edge lace.
Uh-huh.
It feels very similar to me.
Okay, yeah. Bad news is that if we do this method, we do not preserve that much of this lace. We
Yeah.
only give ourselves like a foot of it, which would not be enough for one flutter sleeve. How long would you want your flutter sleeve to be?
I would love for it to be longer.
Okay.
I know that takes more fabric.
I think that we have the length for like a foot-long flutter sleeve.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So if you, can you turn and look back here?
Yeah.
So like this is my drawn
I would
line.
love to have that. I mean, you're
I mean,
like
that's
my
that's not a
dream.
foot, that's like 2 feet. A foot long would be like to here.
Oh, stunning.
Okay, is that okay for
I'll
you?
Take it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Because what we have is this would be my cut line. We would remove this, move this up here, which gives us from here to here for
Yeah.
your sleeve.
I thought I was gonna come in and you were gonna be like, we only have enough for like 4 inches, right? So
Right.
like to get that, I'm just like, okay, expectations.
Great. Exceeded.
Yes.
I think that that is very doable. I'm wondering what you're expecting cost-wise, because I don't want to blow you out of the water
Got you.
when we are doing a pretty wild thing
Yes.
back here.
Yes, I knew I was buying a dress without sleeves and I
Okay.
wanted sleeves. I
Okay.
didn't spend my whole budget on this dress, so that gives me like a little bit more space for alterations. I don't know, what do you think it would be?
Can I give you an estimate? Like
Yeah.
go work one up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What we'll do is we'll start working on the flutter sleeve like I talked about. Like we'll have a draft, we'll look at it. I'll probably actually show you the tulle one that we already have made up. And then if we need to make one up in a heavier fabric, because this will be heavier than the tulle that I'll show you, we can do that. Okay, let me go grab our sample flutter sleeve. I'm gonna make sure that we would have enough here for it. And then I can tell you like, this is a sample, we could go longer, we could go more voluminous.
Okay.
We can work from there.
Okay, because it's more fabric than like you want it to be.
Oh, it's so much, especially for a flutter sleeve.
Yeah.
So this one is going to be a pretty good example.
Okay.
We will either have to go a little bit shorter or a little bit less voluminous
Okay.
in order to make it fit there. We can also like do some rearranging once we're there. A couple other thoughts for you to think on. And we'll probably have to do a couple little darts so that way we can keep this as your edge.
Yeah. I think darts would bother me. Oh, that's so pretty. It's just way more what I pictured I would end up with.
Yeah, and it fits the vibe of the dress so well.
I think it's so like, look at that. That's wild.
I think that we could easily just shorten the outside a little bit so that it's like more of a straight across, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I like that.
Because that helps us achieve the goal of we probably need to go a little shorter, a little bit more, less volume.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that with it just being in tulle, the volume looks really good. When it's in a heavier tulle, this amount of volume might be a little bit overwhelming.
Yeah, I don't want tons of volume.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're okay with it, I think I'll shorten just a little bit and then take out a little bit of volume to help match the amount of fabric that we have available.
Yep. I'm getting so excited.
I'm so excited for you.
This is so cool.
And just to clarify, are you okay with having a scalloped edge at the bottom of your flutter sleeve?
I think that would be really pretty.
I think so too.
Because it'll mimic like what's happening on the bottom.
Yeah, and it'll like meet this line, but it won't be
so stark.
Yes.
Yeah, which it does not need to be. Was there anything else to do with this zipper wobble?
We can try resetting it.
Like resetting the entire zipper?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I'll be honest, I don't feel very confident in my ability to get it to lay flatter.
Yeah. Just this is so stretchy.
Yes. And the zipper is not stretchy at all.
Right. So it's just competing.
Something we could do is we could replace the zipper for a system of buttons and elastic loops.
Oh god. That also just sounds like a hot mess. But I appreciate you telling me all the options.
Of course. If it's gonna be cold and you won't sweat off body tape, you could body tape the zipper down.
True that, honestly.
In this pattern, I don't need to add silhouettes to it, right? The one that you just drew.
I think that is correct.
This is the center point where it goes up.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Seems to be where it fits.
I feel like that's where it fits best.
And then this is at the bottom of the hem.
Yeah.
So there is quite a bit going through the top here.
I think that will be okay because it's heavy up at the top of her.
Yeah.
My only worry with this is that I don't want to cut this off.
Yeah, I think we can leave it.
Okay.
It will just be a bit of a different shape than this
Yeah.
hem, but
I can chat with her and see if she does want it all the same length and wants to preserve that, then we can do like a dart or something. But then at least she has the option.
yeah, because I think with the way it is, it's just not going to match the curve.
Yeah.
With anything. Are we wanting to keep these dangly bits, or are we going?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so.
I mean, I'll just save them for now. We can take them off later, I guess. And then am I just like trimming the mesh as close to that embroidery as I can?
Yes. Okay.
Do you think she's gonna want these little things?
I have no idea.
I feel like I wouldn't.
After looking at it and you saying something, I feel like I wouldn't either, but I would much rather give her the option.
Not fair enough.
I feel like she will also decide not to.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
We have some sleeves.
I'm so happy.
I'm so excited. So there's like a little bit of bubbling through here just because the sleeve is a little bit bigger than the armhole.
pretty,
but we
though.
wanted to leave it so like we can move that down. It doesn't have to stay there.
That this would be here.
I know. Yeah, it worked out that way. And then
Oh my god, look at the bottom too.
I'm excited. Ashlyn did your hem and I think they did a fabulous job with
Oh my gosh.
having it meet in the middle and just look like it was meant to be. I know. On your sleeve, it's also a little bit long down here because that's how we could keep this.
Yeah.
So if we need to pick it up and do like a dart somewhere, we'll have to chat through that and see if you're okay with the seam line or if you're okay with kind of like a slanted sleeve. So there's some decisions that you need to make today. We just didn't want to cut anything off without your permission.
Yeah,
so
totally.
And you just have your little baby train back here. Can you see your back in this?
That's perfect. That's as much train as I want.
So here's the thought on the sleeves.
Okay.
Let me know what you think about this.
Yeah.
But we have it set right now where this piece, it comes forward like this. If we swap left to right, right to left, can you see how it looks on your back where you have like a little bit at the cap here? If we swapped it, that's what it would look like from the front, which I think might look a little
better.
bit daintier. Like have it go this way.
Yeah, because this is looking a little, not shoulder paddy.
Like stuffy almost or something.
This is exactly what I wanted. Just something covering me. I think that's super beautiful, but yeah, I agree that this is, there's
a little
something
weird
about this. Yeah.
And then if we can get it to like, I don't want any gathering. I just want it to be like flat off.
Yep.
I think that would be a lot better.
Yes, I would agree. And if we can't get it to work with this bit, like I'd be fine with it even a little shorter if it just...
Okay. Depending on how it's sewn on, I might be able to unpick it and swap them for us today so we can look at it and make the decision. It looks like something I could swap pretty easily.
Edge is so much prettier than I thought it was going to be.
Another thing that we can chat about is if you like these, we can keep them, but we can also cut those off so it's...
like a little bit more rounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed it when it was on the hanger and I was like, I'm not sure about that. But
Yeah.
now that I'm seeing it, I don't know if that's...
We didn't know what to think of it either.
Yeah, but I'm glad you left it so that it's at least still an option.
Yeah, for sure.
To see, because...
Okay, let's see if this is any better.
What do you think?
I think it's better. I don't know that I'm like crazy about
love
it.
with it. Yeah. If it were this instead of, because you don't see that again until way down here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of random. It's like, well, why did you get that up there?
Yeah. This is maybe about how short we'd have to go.
Which I don't know if I mind that.
I don't mind that.
I almost like that better just because, one, it's kind of what I was picturing, right? Like I wasn't envisioning that being in there at all. And two, it feels less stuffy, like what you were saying. It's a little bit more delicate that way.
Feels younger. The width it looks feels a little bit older.
Yeah, I just feel like it's edging on like a cap sleeve, and I'm like, I didn't want really cap sleeve. Is it too short though? Like, is it weird? Is it like, why did they make a dress with short sleeves?
No, I see Flutter sleeves of this length often.
I think that's pretty. Can we put this one on with the thing?
Yeah, so you can see it side by side.
Yeah.
And then I put just a little bit of volume right here because otherwise it was like sitting a little too close to your shoulder. And I just put a little.
Just something to lift it.
Yeah. And then you're wanting to see this on this side.
Yeah, I think so. Just so I can see it side by side. Like, you feel like it's going to be way shorter. It's not that much shorter.
Yeah.
I think then if we make it shorter, I would keep these.
The little bit added length.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I might like this.
I think I like this better just because this is distracting a little bit.
Yeah.
And this is totally what I was picturing.
Let me pin this on.
Like went home thinking, okay, don't be worried about the length of it, just that the fabric matches and that they're able to do it.
Yeah.
I think this is super cute.
I think so too.
And I'm almost wondering, like, do I care that this is that long? I don't know.
Go ahead and set your arm down. It's hard to get a good idea of what it will look like. We'll be a little bit limited because we will have to re-pattern it.
Yep.
And I think that we'll be okay because we're shortening it by so much. I think we'll be fine.
I think this is pretty too, that it's up there.
I know. I think so too. How are you feeling about the length down here?
Something in between, maybe? Like still
like
tapered,
a little,
but not quite as much
that.
as it is. Yeah, something like that, I think.
We may have to change a little bit in the patterning process, really. And then we are a little tweaked, so
I see that.
This is going to be on the center of your arm once all is said and done.
Cool.
How are you feeling through the bodice?
It feels really good. When I first put it on, I was like surprised. Obviously, there's no support and there's no structure, and I knew there wasn't going to be, but it feels pretty secure.
This is looking...
It's looking pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
I was really surprised by that, actually, when I put it on just now.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of the first things I noticed, because it was huge. And I think bringing in the sides, too, or just making it, like, form-fitting, too, kind of helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling really good.
I think these are so perfectly placed when it raises up, too.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yep. Yeah, you can't even tell that there's darts in the back.
No.
Yeah, I'm super happy. And I think this is going to be so pretty.
I think so, too.
I like that. Okay, pretty.
So it is a lot. Yeah, that's actually pretty good because there's no,
Yeah.
it's not tight to your arm, but
it's not also like puckered.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it does give us a little bit less volume on the outside. How do you like it better without that?
I do.
Piece
Yeah,
up there?
I do. And I
Good.
think most of it has to do with I wasn't envisioning that to be there. Like I was
Yeah.
just envisioning this. It's much softer without that too.
Totally.
What do you think of the length of the inside?
I think it's too long.
I do too.
I'm looking at how we can shorten that without it being,
A mess.
yeah. Because like I'm not opposed to doing a gather under your arm.
Yeah.
Because that would be the easiest way to shorten it without also reducing volume because we already have the pieces cut.
Yeah.
We don't have pieces to recut. And so I feel like if you're open to that,
I don't mind that.
just like under the arm where no one would see.
Yeah. What do you think about the dangly pieces? Like if we are discussing doing more to it.
I'm gonna pin on one sleeve. I want to pin
Okay.
some of them up because I am having a hard time envisioning
Yeah,
it with.
I kind of like the movement that it gives it, but I don't know. It might still also move nicely without them.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. I kind of like this better.
Okay, I do too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like a slight preference.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just cleaner.
It feels like it matches the hem of your dress.
That's exactly what I thought.
I think I'm gonna try and swap the right to left, left to right again when it's off of you. Just
Okay.
because I think that, I don't know if it's just the way we have it gathered, it's just looking, when I look at it straight on, it looks even. When I look at you from the front, it looks like it's longer in the front than it is in the back for some reason. And so I'm
does
just
look
gonna
like that.
swap them and see if it was just the way we patterned it.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah, look at that.
or potentially just
It
like
looks shorter
tweak
in
it
the
a
back.
little. So I'll look into that. That's the only thing that I'm seeing, but I do like this a lot better than what we had at the beginning of today. Because you remember when last time we swapped it right to left,
did.
left to right to try to fix this, and so I wonder if that we just
seen
reset
it.
them. Yeah.